Pew 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 pew. It's the 16 Shots podcast with Young James Boogie and AR Dub. You know, we're gonna start off with this car alarm music, man.
This is all we getting is car alarm music.
Car alarm music. Dun-na-na. Who can turn a car alarm into a beat? Kanye West, man.
They're gonna call us the Kanye West lovers. I played Kanye last week.
Okay, I'm just gonna let it play. I like how it come on, man. But you know, it's just kind of soothing, man. Make you think you're in your car, man, and you finna start jamming. But yeah, back to the podcast. Today is St. Patty's Day, so for you first time listeners, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna tell you we try a different spirit every show. Today I'm on a proper 12 Irish whiskey.
Man, that was pretty good, bro.
Yeah.
I drunk it straight. I ain't putting nothing in it. You know, Conor McGregor shit.
Real good, real good.
It's all right. It tastes better than the Jameson.
I agree, but you know, Jameson does certain things, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I fuck with Jameson, but we'll see. So, you know, it's March 17th and we're in the middle of a whole bunch of stuff, but I want to start with Deshaun Watson.
I saw Busby got a client
Yes.
that's suing Deshaun Watson
Yes.
for sexual assault or sexual misconduct.
But both.
Sound like some bullshit.
So I'll give you the pretext.
Hold on.
Okay.
Are you gonna quote your sources?
Well, no.
Whoa. Are you giving us some Reddit lawyer type shit, or you like got a legit source you got?
I legit read up on the situation.
All right, what you got?
So apparently Deshaun Watson has been going to a masseuse, and at this masseuse he exposed himself to her and spoke to her in an unflattering manner, and that's the lady that's being represented by Busby, and there are 3 other women that came out.
Busby is the wannabe Trump nigga that ran for mayor, right?
Yes.
All right.
And so 3 other women have came out with the same allegation that he's exposed himself to them and or, you know, been aggressive with them or whatever. And so, of course, the pundits are going to be like, oh, because he don't want to play ball with the Texans all of a sudden.
I mean, all of a sudden, it is extremely, extremely, extremely convenient that when this man is saying, I'm standing my ground,
Yeah.
trade me to these 4 teams.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, Tony Busby, out of any other lawyer in Houston,
Yes.
has found 4 young ladies.
Well, no, they found him. But let's be clear. The person that's defending Deshaun is a avid Texans fan. I forgot his name. And he's friends with Cal McNair. Very good friends with Cal McNair.
So the lawyer that's defending Deshaun is good friends with Cal McNair.
Yes. So this is my thing. I'm going to play devil's advocate, and I'm also give you a different perspective from an athlete's point of view as far as being in those situations and being in those type of, you know, settings. Now, when you are the face of a program or to be the face of a program, because I've been in a position where, you know, hey, we groom you to be next, right? So when you in that position, let's say you have a mishap, that mishap gets put under the rug, right? And they use that mishap that you did, which everybody's going to do, to kind of hold it over your head like, look, man, you did this dumb shit over here. So, and we made that shit disappear. So when it come back around, don't forget that we still had this dumb shit on you.
So you kind of think that this dumb shit came up, and now the Texans organization, or Cal McNair's close friend, who is now going to be representing Deshaun Watson,
Yeah.
it's like, all right, we making this disappear.
No, I'm saying that they knew about this shit from the get green. And like when he decided,
Who was they?
The Texans and Deshaun Watson, they've been known about this. But when he started to play hardball, they're like, oh, you want to play hardball? Okay, well, watch this. We've been holding this back because we all know this happened whenever it happened. But now, since you want to play like, you know, you Mr. Good Guy and all this, we're going to put this as to let people know that, nigga, you ain't perfect. Same thing happened with LeBron James with when he left Cleveland the first time. The owner was Dan Gilbride, I think, or Dan Gilbert
Mhm.
was upset. He's like, all the shit we got on you, bro, and you gonna turn and leave like that? Like all the things, because we all know that at 18, LeBron wasn't he wasn't as pristine and he got in trouble before he got to the league
For what?
when he tried to buy a Hummer.
That was his mama doing that shit. And if that's the only thing you've done,
No. You can't.
What has LeBron done?
I'm not. I don't know. I'm not trying to throw LeBron under the bus. What I'm saying is that if you give an 18-year-old $90 million, first off, he had the $90 million yet, right? Before he even signed to the NBA, to Nike or anything, his mom bought a Hummer.
Right. The dealership gave her a Hummer because they knew he had money coming.
So I can't help you with that at the moment.
Oh, that's my what's called talking to me. But no, she bought a Hummer, right?
Right.
She don't have the money to buy a Hummer.
Yeah, but they know he got money coming.
Yeah, but that's a violation because really what they did was, that's a violation. You can't do it like that. She could have waited 6 months.
She probably should have.
She should have, you know what I'm saying, went away.
But if that's all my superstar doing, I'm good. I'm cool with that.
But that's what I'm saying. We can assume that's all, but in actuality, you was 18 before, I was 18 before. We know that Kobe Bryant, only reason he got caught because he went raw. If he wouldn't have went raw, he wouldn't have been no trouble.
But see, the Kobe shit was. I thought that was like some framing type shit, bro. And even with this Deshaun Watson stuff, we don't know how true this Deshaun Watson stuff is.
I agree. All I'm saying is that, and just to clarify the Kobe stuff, Kobe, R.I.P., as fuck that girl.
Yeah, no, but he didn't rape her though. It was all consensual,
according to him. I'm not. I don't know.
Did he beat the case?
I done beat several cases that I know. But anyway, what I'm saying is, Kobe did that, and his whole response was, well, it was consensual. And first thing he said, I should have had a lawyer for like Shaq, because he has a lawyer for this stuff. He ratted out Shaq. That Shaq, we're all human. What I'm saying, and so to assume that because we haven't seen it, it didn't happen. We like to side with our star athletes, or and we decide which ones we want to side with. Because if it would have been James Harden, niggas have been like, oh hell yeah, he did that shit.
Nah, I don't think it's that. And it's a lot of people saying he did that shit because it's a lot of people. I think it's more people that's mad that he's trying to leave than people who aren't mad. Mm-hmm. I just think it's super convenient that the closer and closer we get to draft date, and people trying to make these trades.
I agree.
Now this comes out.
I agree that whether he
and
did
then
it
it's Tony Busby, bro. You can't trust this nigga Tony Busby.
If he did it or didn't do it, I totally agree that the timing is purposeful. Now the real question is, did he do it or not?
I don't know. I got to see evidence. So from what I read, before they even filed the suit, he knew the suit was being filed.
Yeah.
Because they came at him trying to get money.
Okay.
So they came at him was like, if you pay this 6 figures, it'll all go away.
Why didn't he pay 6 figures?
Because I ain't do that shit.
Okay. Or he said, that's what I'm saying. Did he not do this shit? Or it was like, I ain't paying y'all. Fuck it. I'm Deshaun Watson.
I ain't paying y'all because I ain't do this shit.
Because
I don't know if he did it or not.
I don't either. I have no idea.
I'm not going to treat the guy as he's guilty. I thought you were innocent until proven guilty.
They have a text message from Deshaun. That's what they said they have. They have a text message from Deshaun to the woman apologizing for the incident. So that's kind of like the big deal. Like,
I heard a topic about this, and I'm gonna ask you since you're a semi-single man.
Okay.
Because you may or may not be involved. I don't know your entanglement. You know what I'm saying,
man.
But let me ask you this: how do you go holler at a female in 2021 with all the shit that's going on? I've heard this topic discussed.
Yeah, I
heard a young lady say pretty much, "Oh, if I like you, you can do and say well the fuck you want to, but if I don't like you, don't even look at me." But how do you get to the point where I know this young lady likes me? And because you always hear females say, I want an aggressive man. Yeah. But then so if you approach a female in an aggressive manner, they don't like you.
You know what?
It's time to go to HR.
It's time to make a phone call because I feel like that's...
This early?
Yeah, because we're talking about relationships.
You got to plug you.
Yeah, I know. I got to get there first. But so in 20.
But I'm asking you. You don't have to, because I kind of don't feel like hearing the female answer to this.
Yeah.
I'm asking you, young James Boogie.
Yeah.
You see a female out there you like.
Yeah.
What's your line?
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
Oh man, that sounds lame, bro.
Hi, how you doing, man? You know what? I feel like if I put any extra sauce on that hot dog, pause, then that's where I gotta be the whole time.
So all right, you pass the formalities. Y'all good. Y'all been kicking it for a couple of weeks, maybe even a month.
Yeah.
You trying to smash? How
you know what? So you're not gonna incriminate me on this podcast.
No, I'm just saying. You trying to smash? What you gonna say to her? How you gonna approach it?
It's not gonna happen, bro.
I'm saying if you are single, young James Boogie,
even
bro,
if I'm single,
you trying to smash?
I'm not trying to smash, man. I'm trying to.
How do you try to smash without getting without it being forced rape or some shit like that?
Now I can address that. If my objective was to just get the skins or get the booty or clap or whatever you want to call it, if I just wanted to smash, then that's just a choice that person who wants to do that has to take, because at the end of the day, it's always your word against hers.
But how do you approach that? I was in a situation many moons ago where, it was like, who gonna take the first step?
Yeah.
Who takes the first step?
I mean,
because if you take the first step and she don't like it, it's rape.
But
or it's inappropriateness, or it's exposing yourself to me.
Well, see, the conversation has to be honest and open from the get green.
And what kind of masseuse or massage? Was this like one of those erotic massages?
That's what I'm trying to say, man.
Or was it like a massage with a happy ending? And,
that's what I'm saying. Like, normally
this is what happens, and you might be a new female, so I'm gonna just turn over.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not like it's like a lot of times people want to make things black and white, but there's gray area. You know what I'm saying? He might be going there and getting his situation off every weekend, and then they got 2 new girls, and then they're like, "What? I just came out to school. I don't know about this." You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Does Deshaun Watson go to Vietnam Coast Massage Parlor?
I hope so. I hope so, man.
What's that one in River Oaks, bro? It's been there forever.
I ain't never been to.
I just passed by them.
I've been by, and I've been in one once in my life on accident because it said Rio Room, and I thought it was a club, you know what I'm saying? Because they have lights and everything.
How you think the Rio Room a club? I know what a Rio Room was. The Rio Room, nothing said club about what the Rio Room was.
The one on Harwin?
Yes.
I thought it was a club, bro.
Nothing said club about the Rio Room.
Man, it got lights. It's 2 a.m.
I have an older sibling that loved the Rio Room. You remember that scene in you remember the scene in Rush Hour where I think they go like to Japan or something, and like all the females come out and you pick one?
Yeah.
That's what happens at the Rio Room, bro.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
Because when I walked in, I'm thinking it's a club. So I go, because it got the lights and everything.
It's a club.
So I walk in, it's like a club, bro, because you got to stand. You can't go in like it's another door.
Until you pick your bitch. That's when you can go in.
I didn't get to that part. I got to the part where it's like, well, this is the price for everything. I'm like, the price?
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all ain't got drinks? She's like, drinks in the room. I was like, room? And then I was like, oh, no, I'm in the wrong place. And I exited the building. I thought it was a club.
It's a club.
This is in 2000 and something, a long time ago.
Yeah, it's a club.
But
it's a like pick your bitch and then go to your room. Can I say? Anyway.
So, okay, Deshaun Watson. So that's how I feel about that. So on the way over here, man, I was late because I got caught in traffic. And I realized, man, that, as human beings, man, we do some funny shit, man. People overlook the craziness that we do. So it was an accident on 610 and whatever, and it's right in the alleyway where 610 goes to 45 and 45, and north south 610, and it was right there. So I guess it was somebody's friend who got hit, and they was together, and it was like 4 cars, and so this guy gets out of his car, and he obviously works for some kind of construction situation, right? He's not an accident. It's his friend who got an accident who on the other side of the road on the other embankment or whatever. So he gets in the road, and he started giving these fake traffic signals. It's like you start doing things like you trying to. And I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like, just because you have on this fluorescent shirt don't mean you are traffic,
Nah, he was directing traffic because he had on proper PPE.
He thought he had proper. All he had was the vest on. That's it. It wasn't even the vest. He had on a long sleeve, fluorescent shirt with so and so construction on it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's pointing and stuff. I'm like, bro, you are confusing everybody, man. You have got 6-ton traffic back like 3 miles because you doing some YMCA type stuff, but you're trying to direct traffic. I mean, and I'm like, why do people think that if they have a vest on or a shirt that they are now qualified to be all that is in that situation? Like, nah, bro, get out the way, man.
He probably was just trying to be helpful.
He was trying to, I don't know what he was doing. Whatever he was doing, I was in traffic for like 25 minutes, man. Whatever he was doing. Because when I get there, I'm in line waiting, and I get here and I see what he's doing. I'm like, why are you even in the street, man?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you even in the street, man? The accident's on the left shoulder and the right shoulder. There's no cars in the street. You know what I'm saying? You just in the street just...
So he almost causing more accidents.
He's making more traffic. You know what I'm saying?
I almost went to jail for manslaughter.
How did that happen?
So Saturday night, this past Saturday night, the lovely Dominique Danielle, she's co-starring in a TV show called O'Shea.
O'Shea, that's what's called his first name.
It is Ice Cube's first name, but it has nothing to do with the rapper.
Okay.
But it's called O'Shea.
O'Shea is also African. He was a ruler, right?
Nigga, you African? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he was. Yeah.
So, it was at what the fuck was it at?
Grooves.
It was at Grooves, formerly known as Drexler's Barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a pretty nice venue. I had on my dashiki and shit.
Yeah.
So what does dashiki mean and represent?
Dashiki is like shirt. It's the way it's the name for shirt.
It's literally the name for shirt?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. That shit was the most comfortable suit I ever wore.
Man. I meant to wear mine today, man. I forgot about that.
So, we leaving Grooves.
Yeah.
I'm coming down Washington Avenue. I'm going to Wingstop.
Dangerous place, but keep going.
Lemon pepper. You know what I'm saying? So, it's H time. So Friday night, Saturday night, they do
everything.
That big ass bike ride down Washington Avenue.
Yeah. Well, I was saying dangerous place.
So but it's 12 though. So at 12 o'clock, I'm not thinking I'm gonna see bike riders,
100 bikes,
100 bikes coming down Washington Avenue, but whatever they are. But they're on the other side of the street.
White people. No,
these was everybody.
Oh, it was just urban people.
Yeah. Other side of the street.
Yeah.
So, I'm coming down the street, Escalade, little faded.
Mm-hmm.
Most people at night when they ride a bike, they have, flashing lights.
Yeah, reflective
gear. Colors and shit on.
Yeah.
Man, again, I'm on the right side of the road. A nigga is wheeling his 10-speed on the right side of the road, completely on the right side, not the left side, but the right side. He can't see me.
Oh, he coming behind you.
No, he in front of me, bro.
Oh, in front of you, just
he can't see me.
Showing out.
He on his traffic is flowing on the left side.
Yeah.
So if he's going northbound, I'm going southbound.
Yeah. He in front of you.
He is all the way in my lane, my nigga.
Yeah.
All the way.
And if you're on a wheelie, for those who can't ride bikes, you can't really turn left or right.
He's looking in the sky.
You can only lean like to the left. You can't turn out the way. You just got to go with the motion of your body.
Luckily, I only had 2 Hennessy's, not 3.
The 3 would have had him.
The 3 would have had him dead, bro. Cause I kind of slowed down. Cause I already slowed down. Cause I'm like, it's 100 niggas on bikes, so I already slowed down. Mm-hmm. And so Dominique like, it's a Negro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, he ain't got no reflective gear. He got on black, the bike black.
Oh, so what you're saying? Okay, hold on. Let me reframe this for the audience. So what you're saying is there's a congregation of civilized bike riders on one side of the street.
It's 100 plus niggas on one side.
Yeah, it's a congregation of people who have come together to unite and ride the bike together
on one side.
And it's like, and then on the other
10
side,
niggas with death wishes coming the wrong way on the wrong side of the street.
It's 10 road riders who just want to just show out and just be like, you know what? Oh, they're riding bikes. Hey, Paul, go get your bike. And so they doing wheelies
and out of the 10, it was one who was doing the wheelie.
Yeah.
Not only did I have to slam on my brakes.
Yeah.
This nigga almost crashed. Because I stopped.
Yeah.
And he still almost crashed into me. Because he wheeling, he in the sky.
From behind?
No, he's coming towards me. He on the wrong. He's riding his bike on the wrong side of the street.
Oh, so
going against traffic.
Maybe he's trying to end it all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the pandemic, man. People like,
hey, man, his face almost met an Escalade grill.
You know, sometimes, a lot of times when, and that's a great segue. Sometimes when in life, people use events as an opportunity to just go all the way out. Like, perfect example, like you said, with that guy with his bike and everybody going one way, he going the wrong way, showing out. Sometimes it's like, oh, we're going to a perfect example, Mr. Crew, Mrs. Calloway. She was talking about one of my friends is getting married.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, hey, Jay, you know, I need you to come to my wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Crew was like, don't take him because he acts a fool at weddings. You know what I mean?
You act the fool.
I do have fun at weddings, right? But I don't have too much fun, but I have fun. But some people use weddings or, you know, going out on the weekend.
Mm-hmm. And
it's something that the society, the people in the venue have decided we're going to come out here and we're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to have a function, a highway, whether it's whatever it is, right? Mm-hmm. And it's always a person, 4 or 5 people who decide to take this opportunity to go all the way left. To do too much. Like, we doing this, man, but why are you going so far? Like, we drinking, but you drunk. You know what I'm saying? We riding bikes, but you popping wheelies going the wrong way down the street.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when something happens to that one person,
it's my fault.
No, that too, but also now the entire situation is judged by that one person.
Because I'm definitely going to jail if I run over this nigga.
Oh, and you're going to be on news.
I'm be on news.
They're going to be like, the bike riders were doing nothing but having fun, and this bad nigger.
Drunk nigga in Escalade.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even drunk. I only had like 2 Hennessy sidecars. And I had like 3 red stripes.
You know, and that's how, with everything that happened, even with Deshaun Watson, somewhere they're framing him as the typical black person because he can't go to the masseuse and just get rubbed up and leave. He got to pull out his thing and, you know, tell her whatever you tell her. Hey, you ain't sucking the dick tonight? What the fuck wrong with you? Because, and I say that because we tend to forget how we act as a culture. We tend to always act like we don't act a certain way, but I know.
The reverse is there's a young lady that I used to work with. Mm-hmm. She has a new profession now, and on Instagram she advertises her erotic massages. I know they end with a happy ending, bro.
What's her name?
I'm not. No. I'm not saying that, bro. But I'm just saying, like, you have like that's a real thing, bro. Maybe he lives this BDSM life, and maybe he thought she was down with it.
What I'm saying is.
And that's my question. How I know? Like, if I'm going to the Vietnam coast, you know, normally this is what happens after my massage.
Yeah, but the thing was, what I'm saying is, we as a culture, I'm always say culture from now on. We as a culture,
but it's not a black people thing, though.
Well, listen what I'm saying though. We as a culture act like we don't act a certain way. We pretend as if we follow the fucking rules ever. We pretend as if we are easily dissuaded, which is going to our next topic.
But let's not act like Mr. Kraft didn't get caught.
Yeah, he got caught.
He got caught.
Yeah, he got caught.
Like, he got caught red-handed.
Yeah, but it wasn't no issue. He didn't get caught because it wasn't because he was being aggressive, because the feds was tapping the situation. Like, nah, you can't do this.
He got caught because they was actually trying to
sting. It was a sting.
It was a sting for somebody else.
Yeah.
And oh shit, Robert Kraft just happened to, you know, be one of the Johns.
But what I'm saying is, and this is segueing into my next topic, disagreements with people of our culture. How do you handle a disagreement with somebody from our culture, knowing all the things that usually come with it?
So how do I handle disagreements with another brother, knowing that it could end in violence?
Knowing that sometimes the disagreement is not even worth raising your voice about, but, you know, we do that.
You know, in my younger years, No, I was ready to slap a nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Ready to slap a nigga. You know, I've never been one to want to just shoot niggas.
Yeah.
But I've been ready to slap a nigga.
Yeah.
I've learned that I let niggas make it, bro.
And that's what it is.
You know what? Something happened a long time ago when we used to hoop at the Y, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I got into it with an OG type nigga.
Okay.
And he was like, nah, youngster, let me make it. I ain't understand what he meant.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't want to let him make it.
Yeah, yeah.
I wanted to put hands on him.
I think I was here that day.
Of course you was there that day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to let him make it. You know, OG probably was going to shoot me or something if we really went to it. But
if you didn't let him make it, he was going to have to send you home.
Yeah, he was going to send me home. And I ain't understand it at 22.
Yeah, yeah.
I understand it at 39.
Yeah.
Like, these little niggas out here be tripping, bro. Like, I was in the barbershop one day, man. We talking about Deshaun Watson, bro.
Yeah.
I was in the barbershop. They was talking about his little female. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, yeah. You be stalking this little female, too. Oh, nah, nigga, I don't do all that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay. Now, I could really tell this little young nigga shut the fuck up talking to me.
Yeah.
But he ain't going to understand that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's going to escalate into something else.
It's going to have to.
And I'm sitting in the barber chair with a pistol in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't got wind to be boxing with these young niggas.
Okay.
So I just was like, yeah, you got it, bro.
Yeah,
My bad.
Yeah. You
don't be stalking. You just looking at a page. And he was cool with that.
Yeah.
I got my shit off because you stalking the bitch, but whatever.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you know,
there has to be a level head. And that's what I don't understand with niggas in hip hop. Like you niggas both live the lifestyle of a millionaire.
Yes.
Because the label probably is the millionaires and they pay you whatever. Well, the label's making billions.
Yeah.
And they giving you whatever.
Yeah.
But my nigga, it's like I'm making millions just rapping. You got it, bro.
Why I don't have why, you know, why do okay, so I like to, and this is I know I'm gonna be contradictory when I'm saying this, but I like to simplify things when explaining what happens. Like it's easy to be like, oh, this, that, but to make it simple, like you can break it down to words like respect, understanding.
Did you read The Art of Respect by One J Prince?
I did not. Is it good?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I didn't read it, and I was like, it's J Prince.
J Prince is an institution, man.
I feel like I should read it because I'm from Houston.
There are certain people in hip hop who are institutions, and normally those people have reputations that are not equivalent to their real life. Like I heard Sci-Hi talking about Kanye, and he was saying like, if you notice when Kanye had an issue, that all these people rushed to Wyoming to check on Kanye because Kanye's an institution, because what the media says and what people try to make him out to be is not what he is. Same with J Prince. What the media say he is and what they try to make him be and what he really is two different things. You know, J Prince he's the godfather of the South. Like there's no way that you have this many years of success, these many artists coming to sign with you, this many artists that, you know, you're getting out of label situations, creating labels, you know, from Atlanta to California.
I really feel like there's no limit without J Prince.
There's no nothing without. There's
no Death Row without J Prince. And Master P.
Yeah.
Actually took the blueprint and used it. And the things that Master P do and get off, it's just flowers from J Prince's tree. But I don't want to get on like J Prince meat riding.
Oh no, I was going to say that Master P's master plan,
make him say,
was he got a great deal. If James Prince would have got the deal Master P got, James Prince would be. I mean, even though he is his deal was he got a regular label deal through Virgin Records,
right?
Which wasn't even in the rap at the time,
right?
Master P got a great deal as far as his publishing rights and his percentages.
But I feel like he got that from listening to J Prince, though.
Yeah, and more than that, he got it because shit, it wasn't no blueprint for the independent. Like before him, no other company in the South had really got an independent deal.
Because he said, I'm gonna go independent. And Pete got a good business mind. And this is what I don't understand. And we not gonna hop back on this Jay-Z shit. But I don't understand this.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about it. So Jay-Z did a deal where he sold half of Tidal. He sold half of Ace of Spades. All right. And they say they gives him a seat at a table that he wouldn't have been able to have a seat at.
Yeah.
How come? When you look at some of these white businessmen, they merge. Company I work for, they merge.
Yeah.
They merge with other. They find other dealerships to do what they want to do, and they go buy them and they have a partnership.
They do it because they want to have longevity.
But hold on.
That's why I do it.
We talk about the billionaires of hip hop. So we talk about Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about Puff.
Yep.
We talk about P.
Yep.
You got the Jay Princes in there.
Yeah.
But you can't leave Dame Dash out. Because to me, Dame Dash has a great eye for talent. A lot of the black talent that's flourishing now came here because Dame Dash gave them a shot.
And now don't forget about Irv Gotti as well.
Irv Gotti. So you got Dame Dash, Irv Gotti, Jay-Z, Master P, Puff, like Irv Gotti, Damon John. You mean to tell me that these 7 to 8 black, wealthy, successful business minds can't come together and start a conglomerate of different things where we don't have to go out and give half of our shit to white people? Ego. Why we can't have our own?
2 reasons. Ego and education.
What's the ego? So
the ego is I can't sit down.
Master P was able to do a deal with Baron Davis and acquire Reebok, right?
They're trying to.
They're trying to.
Yeah.
But they're trying to.
Yeah.
Why we can't put our minds together? Why we can't put our heads together and why we can't put our heads together?
Yeah.
And actually buy a team.
That's three things. One, there is a concerted effort by powers that be to keep black people out of certain.
This is true.
Yeah. 2, think about it like this. Why is Master P and Baron Davis the people that are trying to buy Reebok? I mean, just think about it. Of all the NBA players, all the successful, all the millionaires, billionaires, how much money Kevin Garnett got? Why isn't Kevin Garnett? I'm not saying why isn't he, but I'm saying like Master P, his MO has not been to put a business in and let it run for 20 years. So in the same breath that we want to see these people buy these things, look at their track record. Why would Reebok want Master P to own their company, knowing that he has a track record of getting something for 10 years and then not fucking with it no more?
Well, see, I think P trying to really, he's really trying to get his own shit off. So,
but
Master P has his own shoe.
Yeah.
I guess he's like, you know what, John, not buying my shoe that I made. Let me go acquire Reebok with Baron Davis. I'm gonna make Allen Iverson the face of Reebok.
It's not already. He's not already.
He is.
That's what I'm saying.
But they really want to make him the face.
But I'm saying, who is? If I think about Reebok off the top of my head,
it's AI. That's the only AI and T-Mac is the niggas I think about.
I think about AI. I think about JJ Watts. I think about
the JJ Watt. I've never owned a pair of JJ Watts.
I haven't, but I've
owned Iversons. I've owned T-Macs. I've owned Steve Francis
and Shaqs. I'd say
it was and one when I had some Shaqs. I had the Shaqnosis.
Okay, them Reeboks.
Those Reeboks?
Yeah, Reeboks.
I had the Sean Kemp's too.
Okay, them Reeboks too.
You know Kamikazes.
Kamikazes.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is like, once again, man, these companies like Reebok, like Nike, like those companies are companies that have been around for 50, 60 years.
They are.
They're not gonna they don't want somebody who has 10-year runs to run their company, and that's respectable.
But Pete probably passing shit down because P and Romeo are like this.
What happened to No Limit Records?
No Limit Soul, just I thought I told you. Ain't nobody rapping no more.
Why not?
I mean, Romeo started doing movies.
That's what I'm saying. So it wasn't really a record label. It was something for me and my immediate friends to really get a platform to get off. but it wasn't a record label.
I just think it ran its course, and he started doing other things.
Again, it ran its
course.
But
Master P came rap in his 50s, bro. We don't want to see Master P rapping still putting out, and he couldn't even rap. That's the sad part.
That's what I'm saying. We don't want no rapper
Mystical
record label.
couldn't stay out of jail.
We want a label like Arista Records is a label. So I don't give a fuck who is the hottest this month. We are reevaluating and getting new talent so that Arista Records is always bringing in money.
You want to know what the other piece is? And I might be wrong because I'm not that far into rap. I mean, rock and all that, pop and all that shit. Mm-hmm. So, like Adele, she's a popular artist, sold a bunch of records.
Yeah.
Does Adele say, I'm finna start my own record label now?
No.
You
know why?
Why?
Because Adele is not a record label owner. Just like Master P is not really a record label owner. He has a business acumen and knows how to market himself and do, but he's not. If he was a record label owner, Rap-A-Lot's run has been longer than No Limits. Why is that?
Well, that's because Jay Prince is a record label owner.
Exactly. And Master P is a rapper who has a label.
Take it back to us.
Yeah.
Essentially, we had Circle City Records.
Yeah.
We started Circle City Records.
Yeah.
Why? Because we couldn't get a deal.
Yeah.
Or I'm not going to say we couldn't get a deal.
We didn't have a deal.
We didn't have a deal.
Yeah.
And so we said, well, we just going to have our own record label to make a lane for ourselves.
Yeah.
And I think that's what a lot of guys do. And I think they Master P end up being successful with it.
Yeah.
You look at guys like, I use Conway for an example.
Yeah.
Conway on Griselda Records.
Yeah.
But now you got drum work.
Yeah.
He branched off and now he's doing drum work. Benny branched off, he got something else.
Yeah.
Westside got something else. There's still Griselda, but it's like everybody has their own record.
But the question is are their labels dependent upon them being successful, or are their labels dependent upon artists coming? Like the reason why Dr. Dre is a great record label owner, because Dre makes the album, and when Dre does the Chronic, it's not about Dre. Dre's name's on it, but Dre has Corrupt.
But Dre is also a producer though.
Yeah, but
so
even still,
it makes sense for to me. It makes more sense.
Yeah.
For a producer to have a label.
Yeah.
Than an actual talent artist. Because if I'm a rapper, I'm A-Dub, I'm rapping, I create 25, 30 records.
Yeah.
And I'm rapping on it. I've only created that record label to make my own lane.
Exactly.
So once I've made my money and I'm done rapping, I might go get one or two or three other dudes to rap, but I'm really done. I'm making my money. It's the same reason why why Rockefeller died once Dame left. Because Jay-Z is not a record label exec.
He's a rapper.
He's a rapper.
He's a business person who does,
I don't know how he's a rapper. Mm-hmm. Dame Dash knew how to find talent. Mm-hmm. Dame Dash knew how to put certain people in position. It's why he made Cameron president over Jay-Z.
Yeah. That because Cameron, Killer Cam will go out and get a Dipset. Killer Cam will go out and find a Vado.
Killer Cam will go out. And Killer Cam as president of a record label will say, Jimmy, go find me some talent. Because Jimmy is the most underrated AR in hip hop.
You think so?
Man, hell yeah.
I'm not. I mean, I'm a Jim Jones fan.
Have you do
his tree?
Jimmy knows how to put together songs. Niggas don't even realize that Jimmy been producing, been directing the videos since
Jimmy is
Dipset was Dipset. Yeah,
Jimmy,
he a goon too.
But Jim Jones, what Jim Jones is Jim Jones is a producer who don't make beats. He's a producer
because he can't rap.
But he's a producer. He's a producer. So if you put me in front of this program for 10 years straight, I'm gonna learn the program because I'm in front of it.
Because he couldn't rap at first.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get better. But as far as what he does, Jimmy didn't find Jewels.
No, he didn't. But Jimmy got a good ear for talent.
Yeah, but Jimmy didn't find Max B. Max B found Jimmy.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the overall thing is we and I'm not gonna talk about Jay-Z. But reason why Jay-Z's and Rockefeller was successful because at some point people were like, damn, Jay-Z's a great rapper and he's part owner of this business, and the label heads saw that they can use Jay-Z as the face and people would gravitate because of Jay-Z.
But they didn't want to deal with Dame. But Dame I think Dame was the mastermind behind all of it.
But what I'm saying is people didn't look beyond the surface. To put it even in a simple term, it's like they put it in a book and niggas don't want to read. So if you can just read and look, you're like, damn, Dame Dash not only has this, but Dame Dash is behind this, that, and other.
Exactly.
Jay-Z's behind, like, James Dash is state property. Dame Dash is all this other stuff, you know.
Dame Dash is Lee Daniels. Dame Dash is Kanye West.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Even Biggs, bro. Even Biggs.
Yeah.
If you really want to take Biggs, the only niggas I feel like you can give Biggs credit for is Jay, because his brother Hip Hop produced Reasonable Doubts.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you give him his brother Hip Hop and you give him Jay-Z. Outside of that, the only other nigga he got is who? St. John, and St. John is recent. So did he find St. John, or did St. John just stumble upon Biggs when he got out of jail?
I don't know. St. John is a singer, right?
St. John is St. John is a singer / he do what you want to do. He sings and rap, bro.
I am a.
He sings, raps.
Don't make me start singing.
He sings, he raps, and he does merch.
Okay.
So and he writes for Beyonce from time to time. He writes for Beyonce. He like a party next door type nigga.
All right. So I'm not talking about Jay-Z no more tonight, because that was my thing. I didn't want to talk about Jay-Z or Joe Budden the whole show, but that's okay.
Well,
okay.
Wait, you got beef with Joe Budden?
No, man. I just, you know what I'm saying.
You got beef with Jump Off Joe?
We've been Joe Budden and Jay-Z heavy. You know what I'm saying?
We Joe Budden fans though.
I'm a fan.
We are fans of Jump Off Joe. As much as I listen to the Joe Budden podcast twice a week.
Yeah.
I fucks with Joe Budden.
Yeah.
I fucks with Rory.
Yeah.
I fucks with Savon. I fucks with Erickson. What's the white boy that's
Parks?
Like I fucks with Parks, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck them all. All right, let's go.
Okay. So I have a question for you, right? Who do you think is, in your opinion, who is the best wrestler, or the top 3 wrestlers of all time?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay. That came quick, but keep going. Pause.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
The Rock.
The Rock. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is number 1 for me.
Okay,
I'm with The Rock.
No, I just want to say yours.
Top 3?
Top 3.
I can't do top 5?
Do top 5.
So Stone Cold Steve Austin.
All right.
And this is in no order.
No order.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Gotta throw The Rock in there.
Okay.
What's Brett Michaels? Brett the Hart brothers?
The Heartbreak Kid?
Yeah. No, not Shawn Michaels. Bret Hart.
Bret Hart. Oh, Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
Yeah, with the Jerry curl.
The one who brother died.
Yeah,
Owen Hart. Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
Bret Hart.
Okay,
That's 3.
The Technician. Oh yeah, mine way different from yours, man.
I gotta throw the Undertaker in there. That's 4.
Okay. Maybe.
I'm gonna round off my top 5.
Oh, hold on. But personally, I like Paul. What's his name?
You like Paul Bearer?
I like Paul Bearer. Undertaker. You better know. I like him better than Undertaker, but keep going.
All right, my 5th.
Okay.
Is gonna be the Ultimate fucking Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate fucking Warrior.
I'm the Ultimate fucking Warrior.
So I said Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay.
I said The Rock.
All right.
I said Bret Michaels.
No. You said
Bret Hart.
Bret Hart, yeah.
All right, Bret Hart.
Yeah.
That's 3.
Yeah.
My 4th one was Undertaker.
Yeah.
And my 5th was the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, man, my 5 will beat your 5 the fuck up, man.
What?
My 5 gonna beat your 5 the fuck up. Okay, number 1 wrestler of all time, hands down, in any, Hulk Hogan. My nigga, Hulk Hogan is the best wrestler.
What you mean?
Hulk Hogan put wrestling on the map, like, to where, like, it was, but then when Hulk Hogan, okay, Hulksters, doom, when you hear that music, doom, 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 doom.
But there's the problem, though. I like the Macho Man Randy Savage more than I liked Hulk Hogan.
Okay, but you might have, but the okay.
Only because I thought he was a cokehead, by the way.
The greatest moment in wrestling history. There's the greatest moment is when the Hulk Hogan turned bad and got with the NWO.
Oh, was that when homie had like the black beard with the blonde goatee?
Yes, man.
Yeah.
That was.
It was him and Ravishing Rick Rouge.
Yeah, it was him.
No, it was Razor Ramon.
Steve Nash.
Yeah,
not Steve Nash.
No, it was Steve Hall.
Steve Hall,
Or Scott Hall, whatever.
Scott Hall.
It was Steve Nash too, the tall white boy.
Yeah. Scott Nash.
One of them niggas.
Yeah,
they all got the same.
Damn, I forgot the nigga's name. But yeah, the NWO, man, the New World Order. Hulk Hogan has did it all, man.
Well, he wasn't even with WWE though. He was with WCW, right?
Yes,
when he crossed over.
Yeah, that's my one is Hulk Hogan.
But see, we left Sting out, bro.
I'm let me get my 5.
All right, tell me your 5.
Okay, Hulk Hogan 1 of all time.
All
right. Nobody's fucking with Hulk Hogan. Then the second best wrestler, well, I'm gonna say the next 4 in order.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the one of a kind American Dream, baby, Dusty Rhodes. Yeah. Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, baby.
Wasn't he part of the 4 Horsemen?
No, Dusty Rhodes was the nigga who was always fighting the 4 Horsemen.
He was always fighting the 4 Horsemen.
Yeah, right. and he, you know what I'm saying? That nigga was fat. That nigga was
out of shape.
That nigga, all he did was had these motherfucking hands, man. Yeah. He ain't had no moves. That nigga would just punch shit at you and win, man.
His son was just all right.
His other son, he got a younger son.
He got another son that's wrestling? He
dead
though, right?
Yeah, he died. But his youngest son, like, is wrestling now.
Oh shit.
He's on the show with Snoop Dogg.
I know Randy Orton was.
His man was Randy Orton. Old man.
It's Ken Orton.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but he had.
It was Cody Rhodes who was wrestling like 10 years ago.
The guy who's on the show with Snoop Dogg. They got a show on TBS where they be having people come make a goddamn fool of themselves. Like it'd be a dude in a wheelchair and he'll like do a flip. You're like, oh my god! Or it'd be a dude like a little short Mexican. And
I thought Goldust was one of his sons.
That's his oldest boy.
Oh, okay.
And they got mad, but that's the whole. I'm not gonna go into history. Okay, so Dusty Rhodes.
You got Hulk Hogan 1, Dusty Rhodes 2.
I got the.
Who the third?
In order to beat a man, you gotta beat the man. Woo! Ric Flair, man. Who is it? The finger 4. How many times have you almost messed somebody up because you try to put them in the finger 4 leg?
What you mean? How many times? All the
time. You know what I'm saying? Like you get your cousin, your homeboy, your little sister, whoever.
I forgot about the Nature Boy, man. I needed 10. It's so many, but
the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Who you for?
Okay. And after that, I'm going to go to, okay. So then I'm going to go left on you. This one right here is just close to home right here. This was the coolest cat in the building at all times. JYD, the Junkyard Dog, man. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, bow wow, yippee yo. Like there was no rhythm in, you know what I'm saying, in wrestling.
I like Coco Beware more than the Junkyard Dog.
That nigga did too much flapping for me, man. Have you heard? Okay, and then at 5, I'm gonna throw you off. I'm gonna put a tag team in there.
You can't put a tag team in there.
They were one unit, man. They worked in the same.
No. Because if we go on tag team, then I got a whole clique. This the number one tag team / clique. I feel like you finna give me the accolades.
Hell no.
You not finna give me Bradshaw and Farouk?
No, man.
What's the brothers
Acolytes,
though?
The Acolytes was a spinoff of
the Nation of Domination.
No, I'm finna give you the Road Warriors, man. The Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal, man. These niggas
niggas that wore like the shoulder pads.
These niggas had shoulder pads with spikes on them, man. These niggas was dangerous for real, man. They might fuck around and, you know what I'm saying, hit you with a... You can't... This is real life, man. Ain't nothing jokes about this, man. This ain't wrestling no more. You could die.
I put the Bushwhackers up against them niggas.
The Bushwhackers, they was...
That was hard, bro.
Yeah, they was hard. All
right, what's your favorite clique? Your favorite clique out of wrestling?
And 4 Horsemen, man.
The 4 Horsemen?
The 4 Horsemen, man.
The 4 Horsemen, they got shit on DX.
You crazy.
What?
You talking about Ric Flair. You talking about Lex Luger. You talking about Arn Anderson and Orn Anderson.
Bro, they ain't got shit on DX.
The 4, man. That's the first gang sign I ever seen in my life, man.
Triple H.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels. Was Shawn Michaels a part of DX?
I don't know.
Yeah, nah, it was Triple X.
It was the dude who did.
It was Triple X, Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
It was the Ass Man. Oh, was he gay?
I see. I didn't see. That's probably. I didn't watch that because that's probably.
And it was the Road Dogg Jesse James. And it was X-Pac. X-Pac was like
X-Pac. Who was the dude that was just fighting the other day? He just did MMA and got knocked out again, man. From DX. He went to MMA.
It's a DX nigga that's in MMA.
Yeah,
all them niggas old. So
the
only other nigga I know that tried to do MMA that was a wrestler was Batista.
Batista doing movies, man. He ain't trying to do that, man.
He ain't did that shit in a long time.
He know better than that, man.
Badass Billy Gunn, bro. I don't know if he was gay, but his theme music was Ass Man. I'm an ass man. I don't know if he's gay though.
Okay, DX was.
I just told you, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Billy Gunn, the Ass Man.
It was Shawn,
X-Pac, and Road Dogg Jesse James.
It was it was Shawn Michaels.
That's what I just said.
Triple H.
That's what I just said.
Ravishing Rick Rude.
Ravishing Rick Rude was a part of DX. Yes. It wasn't Badass Billy Gunn.
Chyna.
I forgot Chyna was a part of DX.
The Road Dogg.
The Road Dogg Jesse James.
And Billy Gunn.
Oh, so X-Pac was like probably replaced Ravishing Rick Rude.
Yeah.
So X-Pac probably showed up on the second run of DX.
Because
DX went away and came back.
Because let me tell you who else is in there who had a short run in there.
Who?
I know you're not gonna, I can give you 1,000 tries. You'll never get this name.
Who?
You know, my name is Mike Tyson. I like to be. I'm for the.
Oh, DX. I remember that. I just didn't know that they actually made him a part of DX.
Mike Tyson, Stephanie McMahon, of course, for a little bit, and then Tori and Homie Swoggle. Hornswoggle.
Well, this little midget nigga that died.
See what I'm saying, man? That's what I'm saying, man.
All right, since we're talking about boxers making bad decisions.
Oh, okay. Yeah, keep going. I got a great question. Keep going.
How you feel about Floyd fighting this white boy? What's his name?
It don't matter.
He fighting a little internet sensation.
Oh, Jake Logan.
Either Jake Paul or John Paul or Jake Logan or John Logan. Yeah. One of them niggas. He not fighting the nigga that knocked out Nate Robinson. He fighting the older brother.
His brother, yeah. Okay, so it don't matter. Floyd gonna win.
He should win.
He gonna win.
He's a boxer.
He's a period boxer. Mike Tyson said some shit that really struck me, man. He said that Floyd can't be the best, not because he's not a superior boxer, but his record is only 50-0.
Right. His niggas that got better records. Who fought more fights, brother?
He fought more fights. Like Chavez is like 106
and like 2,
3 and 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rocky Marciano undefeated and fought twice a year for
let me ask you a question though. Is it Floyd's fault that he boxed in an era where he could pick and choose his opponent?
Yes.
Is it his fault that he boxed in an era where they only fought once, twice a year?
Yes, it's his fault.
It ain't his fault.
It is his fault.
It's not his fault.
Floyd is literally not ducking, but Floyd is not fighting any and everybody.
So
the mother niggas is fighting any nigga.
It ain't nobody for him to fight though.
But he not fighting niggas he can't fight. Like he waited 10 years to fight Pacquiao.
He would have beat Pacquiao anyway.
It don't matter. But why? If he would have, just do it then.
But see, it wasn't all on Floyd though. Some of that was on Pacquiao too.
It's on Floyd, man. Look, I'm beating everybody. If I'm that calm, I'm beating all y'all niggas up, man.
So he fought Canelo. When he fought Canelo wasn't ready to fight Floyd. That's why he fought him.
Imagine the Warrior saying, "We ain't gonna play LeBron this year. We're gonna play LeBron next year."
Different sport though. They can't pick and choose when they play people.
But what I'm saying, they can't. But what I'm saying is, Floyd doesn't have to pick and choose. He chooses to pick and choose.
The money gotta be right though.
He gonna get paid regardless.
But he ain't getting the money got to be right. Now I do admit I think he was ducking Pacquiao. I feel like he fought Pacquiao after Pacquiao got knocked out.
Pacquiao, I'm saying.
But the nigga that knocked Pacquiao out couldn't even touch Floyd.
They were saying
the nigga couldn't even touch Floyd, bro. Floyd fought the nigga that knocked Pacquiao out.
Talking about I forgot his name.
Bro, the dude that knocked Pacquiao out.
Yeah.
Floyd fought that dude like 2 years before he fought Pacquiao, or like a year and a half before he fought Pacquiao.
But that was the third time he fought Pacquiao when he knocked him out.
It don't matter, bro. The nigga was so slow he couldn't even touch Floyd. I forgot the guy's name, bro. He's an accomplished boxer.
Yeah, but he fought Pacquiao 3 times though.
He couldn't touch Floyd.
If he fought Floyd 3 times, he could touch him.
I feel like Miguel Cotto, he probably ducked Cotto. If Cotto would have fought Floyd a little younger, he probably would have knocked his ass out. He definitely ducked Sugar Shane because Sugar Shane almost knocked his bitch ass out.
Sugar Shane, yeah.
He definitely ducked Sugar Shane for a while.
I mean, Floyd is great, but I just think that if I'm like in something like that, like boxing, where the red tape is red tape, of course, but it's on you to be like, shit, nigga, I'm fighting everybody, man.
You want to know the last time Floyd really fought a boxer who could have beat him?
When was that?
The last time Floyd really fought a nigga who was probably toe-to-toe and could have whooped his ass was Zab Judah.
Yeah.
That's the last time he got in the ring with a nigga that could beat his ass.
And Zab gave him a nice little run.
Yeah, the problem with Zab don't have a ring presence that Floyd got. Floyd, I think Zab is a better boxer, but I think Floyd is smarter.
Floyd is a natural, like he was born to punch the shit out of people, man. And Zab was born to punch out people. Floyd was born into it, but Zab learned on the streets and then got to the ring. Floyd was born in the boxing ring.
I think Zab has better talent as a boxer. He just don't have the smarts.
He don't have the ring savvy.
He don't.
Like I said, Floyd was born in the ring. Like my old man, my uncle,
that was boxers.
I'm watching this shit from like, you know what I'm saying? But
Zab beat niggas up off dice games.
Yeah. And like, damn, he knocked 5 seconds. Who was that? Terry Norris. He got discovered because he was a baseball game, and there was his baseball game, and there was a pitch. He hit somebody, and they came to try to fight him at the mound, and he was knocking everybody out to come fight him. Every time they came to, like, in one game, like he hit somebody, one guy came, boom, knocks him out. Another guy came, boom, knocks him out. Another guy came, boom, knocks.
He should definitely be boxing.
And it's like, you know what? You should be kicking niggas' asses, man. All right. So I feel like we've been on sports but I got one more thing with sports though. Well, let's do some current stuff. PJ Tucker's gone from the Rockets. He went to Milwaukee to play with.
I'm a PJ Tucker fan. I follow him on IG, bro. He's he's a shoe guard, bro.
I saw PJ Tucker in the middle of the pandemic on Parker and Tidwell in his red Ferrari, and I thought to myself, what the fuck is PJ Tucker doing on Parker and Tidwell?
Hood nigga shit.
In the middle of the hood with a red Ferrari.
Hood nigga shit.
Because I was just driving. I think I was doing.
What was you doing?
What I was doing was I was looking for basketball goals to shoot my training videos on.
Maybe that's what he was doing.
No. But I was driving, and so I looked up and I was like, man, why the fuck is there a red Ferrari on Parker and Tidwell?
And that's a vintage red Ferrari.
It's a red ass Ferrari. Why the fuck is that here?
He doing the same thing you was doing.
Does this nigga know where he at?
He knew where it was at.
This nigga ain't here. And then I look up. I'm like, that's PJ Tucker. and I happened to have a red Rocket song hat on. He saw it and did it. I was like, man, this nigga here, boy. But PJ Tucker. I'm gonna tell you about PJ Tucker.
And by the way, I fucks with PJ Tucker. He been giving us 30 minutes, 0 points, and 3 boards for the last 2 months. But I fuck with PJ Tucker.
Look, I think PJ Tucker, his fanfare in Houston is because he is the little guy he's the little engine that could. He's not big and strong. He's not, he's hustle and
he's Chuck Hayes.
He's Chuck Hayes. And we've had a Chuck Hayes type player. And this is the entertainment in the sports, because ever since we got Chuck Hayes, every year we get Chuck Hayes type players, and everybody's like, "Oh, I love PJ Tucker, man. He's scrappy." And it's like, but the goal of the game is to score more points than your opponent, and if you're not able to score points, and you're a professional basketball player, you're fucking up somewhere.
When did they start having trades after the All-Star deadline?
They usually have like 2 weeks after the All-Star, like the last 2 weeks at the All-Star and then the deadline. So I
always thought the All-Star game was the deadline.
Sometimes it depends on how, but sometimes it'd be like
how it falls.
Yeah, but normally it's like either the week before or the week after. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, but I mean, so PJ, man, I'm like, you undersized, man. You know what I'm saying? You had a great player with you who made you wide the fuck open a lot.
Right.
But, man, what you gonna do in Milwaukee, man?
He over there with Giannis, right?
Yeah.
The Greek freak.
What you gonna do? Giannis is not drawing double teams because people are content with, like, shit, get your 30, Giannis. Get your 30. What these other niggas gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Well, definitely Milwaukee doesn't have anybody who's gonna change vintage sneakers at halftime. So
that's not gonna happen. I don't.
So
see,
now they got one.
Yeah,
you know
I don't see Chris Middleton going and back. Hey, let me get them 2s and put them 5s on, man.
Yeah. That's why I fucks with PJ Tucker.
PJ
man.
Tucker got some
shoe guard. Bro.
Yeah, he got some shit, man. He got some shit. NFL, AJ Green.
This is what pisses me off. Like every day, I look at my IG feed and I see the Rockets giving me John Wall highlight, giving me Wood highlight, giving me Gordon highlight. I'm like, shit, we whooping these niggas' asses.
And you go to look at
and then I see the final score at the end, and it's like Rockets 107, Suns 123. And that's been happening for like the last 18 games. And I'm just like, I'm done with it. What happened with AJ Green? Where you at?
AJ Green went to the Cardinals.
What?
Yes, AJ Green went to the Cardinals today, man.
What do you mean he went to the Cardinals?
AJ Green, the receiver from the Bengals, went to the Cardinals today.
Time out. So you mean to tell me Kyler Murray is throwing to
D-Hop,
AJ Green,
Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh, Fitz ain't retired yet?
Yeah, they say he up in the air, but he was doing something last year, so I got to.
But Fitz has still been pretty good, bro.
Yeah,
and now you really can't double team anyone.
Yeah, and okay, so
maybe Arizona's gonna make their push for Deshaun Watson.
I've heard that, but I listen to a lot of sports radio and read a lot. It would be a bad look for both players, for both Deshaun Watson and
Kyler Murray.
Yes,
Kyler Murray ain't gonna do them go play baseball if they trade him to Texas.
Yeah, because Kyler Murray been in that same system since he was in college. Yeah. So why would I leave to come to the Texas system?
Well, it ain't his choice.
You know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't be his choice.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson is the better quarterback.
Deshaun Watson has had three different systems since he's been in Houston.
He finna get a fourth.
And now I'm finna get a fourth wherever I go.
So it's not a bad look for him.
So it's a bad look because you're gonna have to learn the system.
Man, a bad look.
You're gonna learn, and then
I think Deshaun Watson will be fine in that system because he's a bigger quarterback. I think he has a little bit better arm talent for NFL football. If Kyler Murray get traded to the Texans, he's probably gonna go play baseball. I would.
Okay, so let me see. Fitzpatrick went to Washington. Yeah.
Fuck Fitzpatrick.
I love Fitzmagic, man.
He plays good against the teams he used to play for, which is about 10 by now.
That's what I'm saying. So that's 10 wins. That's 10 wins a year, man. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Dalton went to
Chicago.
Chicago.
So that's one place that we can't trade Watson to.
Chicago?
Yeah, because that was one of the suitors that they were looking at.
Okay. Well, Watson was about.
Watson had 4 teams, but Chicago was trying to give the Texans the world.
Yeah, but okay. So let's talk about this. Do you think that he's earned the right to say where he should be sent to?
So this is my view about Deshaun Watson and this whole trade me shit.
Yeah.
If it's really about I don't like the culture that y'all got going on and y'all lied to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say trade me and I'm gonna just remove my no trade clause so you can get the best deal for me. Because I feel like if I do that, you know what I'm saying, and we leave on a good note, you're gonna trade me to where you can get the best deal.
Yeah.
Now, if I say, hey, trade me, but I only want to go to these 4 teams, which is, I think, Miami, New York, I think Denver was one of them.
Okay.
And, like, one more suitor. I don't know if it's San Francisco or not. That limits you, man, because them teams don't have – I don't think every team has the capital to give me what I need for Deshaun Watson.
All right.
Which is the world. The only place that we can kind of almost swap one, player for player is unless I send you to Seattle.
Oh.
And you give me you give me Russell.
Okay.
You still got to give me some draft capital because you're getting a younger quarterback. Mm-hmm. So give me Russell, give me a 1, and you can have Deshaun Watson.
Do I have 1 in Seattle?
I don't know, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, if I send you to New York, you got to give me all your draft picks plus your quarterback plus a defensive player.
Now, if I go to New York, I get the draft picks and a defensive player. And I
want your quarterback too.
I don't want Sam Darnold, man.
I want your quarterback too.
You want Sam Darnold, and I got Tyrod Thomas.
Tyrod ain't finished the season in like 3 seasons. Right. I need a stopgap until I get a draft pick.
I need a stopgap
until
was the fool last year.
No, he wasn't because he got stabbed with the needle.
In Buffalo, he was the fool. He went to
he went to San Diego. He got stabbed with a needle.
He be starting.
He got stabbed with a needle.
And he got stabbed. So I'm like, man, I'll take Tyrod.
I don't know. I need to start. Tyrod is like 35, bro.
Is he? Can't
yeah, nigga old, bro.
Stop it, man.
He probably like 33, but still.
He ain't that old, man.
Yes, he is. I'm telling you. Tyrod like 32, 33.
I don't know. Okay, I got to make a phone call. So we're going to make one phone call. I'm going to go back to the question you asked.
Are we going to end with the phone call? Because you know it's going to be toxic.
It's not going to be toxic, man. This is going to be a great phone call, man.
Oh, yeah. We had an hour.
Yeah.
Hello,
how you doing, Miss Sade? You're live on the
Whoa, who? Miss who?
Miss Sade, man. You are live on the 16 Shots podcast. It's myself, you know me, James Boogie, and my good friend Aaron W.
Okay. What's going on?
All right, so he posed the question to me.
She sounds like she's used to your tomfoolery, by the way.
Man, everybody know how I get down. Okay, so he asked the question, how does one navigate in the he's a married man, and he's like, how does one navigate in the world being single? How do you know when consent, or how do you navigate being single? Because it's so convoluted right now. The premise is, Deshaun Watson, the quarterback for the Texans, got in trouble because he went to a masseuse parlor, and they say that he exposed himself, and he's like, nah, I didn't, or whatever. So just asking that question, how would you think, how do you navigate the world being single, and what are cues that a man could know that it's time that we can, hold hands? Or
I mean, so currently I'm celibate. When I was out in the world trying to get out there,
yeah.
I mean, as a woman, it really isn't hard. I've never had a man try to push up on me, or did something I wasn't uncomfortable with, and
what pushes the lines of comfort for you though? What can a man like? What's too aggressive?
What's too aggressive? This one guy, he asked me for my number, and I gave it to him. Well, what can I hear from you? But no, he asked me. He wanted my number, something to that effect. I can't remember, but I was like, "Look, I'm busy. I work. I'm a single mom. I'll holler at you when I can."
Yeah.
I mean, she go to bed, don't she? Like that. I felt like that was too far. Like,
she sleep, don't she?
She go to bed, don't she?
Yeah. Put some Hennessy in a milk.
Yeah, so I feel like if they're pushing up too far, like if I'm already like, okay, yeah, we'll hang out. Here's my number, blah blah blah. Just leave it at that and see where it goes. You don't have to. Well, you can call me tonight. Can I call you tonight? Like,
yeah.
But I feel like this young lady has common sense, though. She sounds like she has common sense.
I mean, I'm not going to say anything otherwise than that. I mean, I think she has common sense. But okay, so in expounding upon the point that you were saying about not being pushy, how does a guy know what too pushy is? Because for some guys, they have this thing called quote unquote toxic masculinity. So
apparently I have that.
Oh, and some guys are like, hey, I'm the man. What I say is how it got to go. And some women are like, I want my man to be a man. So what is the middle ground of being quote unquote a manly man and respecting a woman's space to you?
Oh man, that just depends on the woman that you're dealing with and what she's expecting. Because like you said, some might want that manly man, and some might want a sensitive type fella. Communication. That's the only thing I can think of. We're going into this. Here's what I'm expecting, and
okay.
I would want the other person to be honest with me as well. I'm not one to turn down anything. I'll try anything once.
Hey. So now saying that, so if I say, hey, I know we just met and everything, and I'm a very open person, and and I've never been to a swingers club. You want to go to the club? Is that too aggressive, or is that?
No, I feel like your presentation was very, hey, I want to try this. Okay, I might respond with, okay, it's not my speed, but I dip my toe in it.
Yeah. So
yeah.
So really, whatever goes for you is you have a open gate basically. You're not saying you're not locked into any specific type of relationship, and you're gonna mold your relationship to be how you and him are, not just there's a square that you have to fit into, right?
Yeah. I mean, and that's just relationships in general. They're ever evolving. Your relationship could start out as one thing and then turn out as something different, and maybe even go back to that first spot that y'all are at, or So you just got to be open and fluid to the situation. You may find a woman that's down like that. I just got to read her vibes and see if,
yeah,
she down for something.
You got to read her body
language.
Be
out there and, and that's not for me to judge. Do your thing, girl. Get in how you can.
So are you familiar with Pepe Le Pew?
Yes.
So should we be counseling Pepe Le Pew in 2021? What did he do wrong?
No. So if it was one episode, okay. We've seen Pepe Le Pew over the years accost this cat.
No, he ain't. They're
not even the same species.
Call it what it is. He said he took the pussy.
He never got it though.
He like, ooh, pussy cat.
He never got it though.
He never got it.
You are my
he
pussy.
was just trying, man.
You know what?
I ain't seen a Pepe Le Pew cartoon in a while, but I feel like at the end, didn't she kind of come around?
Every time. At the end, she was like, fuck it, man. It might stink.
She just gave in to it, right?
Yeah. The story of my life, man.
But I'm just
persistence,
saying,
man. You gotta keep trying.
See, this might be the wrong question.
What?
We counseling him for that.
Okay.
I just saw Cardi and Meg Scissor on stage, though.
Okay.
So, while I'm not in agreement with it because it's a cartoon, I mean, I grew up watching Pepe Le Pew, and here's my opinion of it. Like, yeah, that man was harassing that cat for many years. It's a cartoon, Sometimes that works. Sometimes that's some people's approach, into a relationship where they can't, I know she said no last time. I'll say yes today,
I mean, yeah.
But all right, so when I was single, there were some women who that was a part of the game. That was a part of the chase. Like, I'm gonna say no today, but I might say yeah tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So the man, how do you do that now? Because that's what my wife said no one day and said yes the next. I was persistent. So how do you navigate that in these muddy waters in 2021?
Because it can get like saying no can go from like, not only did she say no, but then she called me a stalker or called me a rapist or called me I crossed the line because I was like, hey, I think I really like the way your booty shaped. And like, oh, that's too much. I'm going to call the laws on you. Right?
See, but so that, you got to be, I feel like making a woman laugh, that's like your key into anything. So
we're not talking right now.
We're not talking about right now.
We're not talking about me right now. We're talking about it in general. You know what I'm saying?
In general, that's what I'm saying. In general. I think if a man can make a girl laugh, that can like soften any type of situation. Even as, so let's say, you were asking, oh, let me see what that ass do or whatever.
Yeah.
If you turn into a joke, it could ease the situation. Like, okay, this isn't crazy,
I definitely wish we had some kind of big disagreement, altercation. Let me tell you a short story about me and Miss Sade. I went to her house one day. I was
gonna bring this up, but go ahead.
I went to her house one day and we kicked it or whatever, and I locked my keys in her car. In my car. I locked my keys in her car, right? In my car. So she went back in the house and it was like late at night and like she was sleeping, so I didn't want to wake her up.
I went straight to bed.
Yeah. And so I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't have a spare key. So I ended up having to break my back window out of my car to get in my car. You know what I'm saying? Because my key was in my car. I had left it some kind of crazy way. Long story short. And you know what I'm saying? But we still have never had any disagreement, any argument. So I don't know what she's like when she's mad. So I don't know how she reacts. But the fun part about, like you said, making jokes, like shit, everything's funny. I joked about it, remember?
Yeah.
So
I felt so horrible. Oh my gosh.
If you want to take me out to eat one of these days for that, you feel free.
Most definitely. You've been a really good friend to me, JB. You
hey,
really
man.
have.
Flirt on your own time, man. I got another production coming up.
Last question. So if somebody gets you naked, how do they stick their finger in your boot? They just do it, or
I'm not part of this conversation.
You ask first, or you just stick? I'm joking. Thanks a lot for calling.
Hey, you toxic, my nigga.
I am toxic, man. But thanks a lot for calling.
JB's not toxic.
Thank you.
Silly.
What?
Yeah, man. Speak your truth, queen. Speak your truth, queen.
What JB
Just
she know?
silly. Like I know when to take him seriously and when he's just trying to be funny. And
speak your truth, queen.
Trying to be funny.
Speak your truth. Thanks a lot, and I'll be texting you, calling you, whatever, and I'll send you the episode so you can hear yourself and tell your friends to listen.
Oh my gosh, I forgot this was being recorded. Okay, thank you. Y'all have a good night.
All right, you too.
All right, man. So, what's this, Wednesday?
This is Wednesday.
It's finna drop, so y'all gonna get it late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. Next pod gonna be what, Monday?
Monday? What? Yeah. No, Monday. Yeah.
So are they gonna get it Tuesday and Thursday?
Tuesday and Thursday. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
That is a BET.
We'll see y'all next week.
Hey.